America's sons and daughters, husbands and wives, fathers and mothers, and brothers and sisters as they serve. Bring them home safely to their loved ones. Wrap your loving arms around the wounded and bring to your side the ones who have lost their lives. Let their loved ones know peace of mind and spirit from the pain of having lost those who were so dear to them. Let their children gain wisdom as they grow to learn the sacrifices of their parents.
Opportunity, legacy, duty, purpose, and patriotism. The reasons behind choosing military service differ from person to person. But as varied as the reasons are, there's a universal understanding. Service means sacrifice, even if that sacrifice is one's own life. The impact of this ultimate sacrifice ripples through our communities. Service members' deaths touch more than just the lives of their loved ones and friends. When their stories are shared in our neighborhoods, our homes, our schools, and our places of worship, these men and women become a part of the collective identity of our hometowns. The stories of their sacrifices live on in the pride of memories of their loved ones and at observances and through inscriptions on memorials and plaques dedicated to the legacy of their generation.
It's much more than that. It is a time for our nation to reflect, to remember and honor the airmen, soldiers, sailors, Marines, Coast Guardsmen, merchant mariners, and civilians who made the ultimate sacrifice defending or supporting our great country, its interests, and its ideals. Memorial Day is an opportunity for Americans to pay homage to those who died serving our nation and acknowledge the immense debt we owe them and the families and loved ones they left behind who you know and remember them this invariably day.
There is no greater sacrifice than to offer one's life for the greater good. As President Abraham Lincoln observed more than 150 years ago, this extraordinary war in which we are engaged falls heavily upon all classes of people, but the most heavily upon the soldier. For it has been said, all that a man have will he give for his life, and while all contribute of their substance, the soldier put his life at stake and often use it up in his country's cause. The highest merit then is due to the soldier. This respect we give to our fallen speaks to the value we place on their service, and it's not just back home that we remember them.
Memorial Day was originally known as Decoration Day because it was a time to set aside to honor the nation's Civil War fallen by decorating their graves. It was first widely observed on May 30th, 1868 to commemorate the sacrifices of Civil War soldiers. Army General John A. Logan, the Commander-in-Chief of the Veterans Organization, Grand Army of the Republic, proclaimed May 30th as Decoration Day by its General Order 11 on May 5th, 1868. This was 2 years after the 1866 commemoration in Waterloo. New York by congressional proclamation in 1966, Waterloo was cited as the birthplace of Memorial Day 100 years earlier.
After World War I, the day came to be observed in honor of those who had died in all U.S. wars. It was renamed Memorial Day. Since 1971, Memorial Day has been observed on the last Monday in May. Memorial Day is traditionally observed with the laying of a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown in Arlington National Cemetery in Virginia. A wreath laying at the Air Force Memorial, also in Arlington near our nation's capital, and by religious services, parades, and speeches nationwide. Flags, insignia, and flowers are placed on the graves of veterans in local cemeteries.
This day also marks the national moment of remembrance. Established by Congress, this sliver of time sets aside a moment for all Americans, whether they are at 3 p.m. local time on Memorial Day, to pause in an act of national unity. This moment does not replace traditional Memorial Day events. Rather, it is a time, a minute, for all to honor and respect those who died for our freedom. In this shared moment of remembrance, we connect as Americans, wherever we are.
Since the Revolutionary War, American military members have paid the ultimate price for the freedoms we hold dear today. These tributes begin at the very spots where they selflessly gave their lives. Both for their brothers and sisters, they stood shoulder to shoulder with and for their country.
Some who died while serving have not made it back home to the United States. We honor them through tributes, such as the Missing Men Table. It's an opportunity to reflect on those who are still missing in action or prisoners of war.
We must continue to share their stories, to remember what they sacrificed for the rest of us. Because few men and women chose to put their lives on the line to serve and defend the Constitution and our freedom. Few go toward danger. Few willingly face atrocities most of us can't fathom. Few volunteer to serve, knowing that death may be their only outcome. But we can ensure that those who make this choice and make the ultimate sacrifice can rest knowing that they served with the thanks of grateful citizens and knowing that they won't be forgotten.
Today we honor the Americans who sacrificed their lives for the freedoms of all American people today. We also honor those who voluntarily give up their time to be with their families as they serve our nation. While Memorial Day is known as a time of remembrance, it is also a time for us in uniform to reaffirm our own commitment to selfless service.
Heed President Roosevelt's warning and never forget the brave men and women who died to earn us our privileged American way of life. We will never forget them, and will never forget your efforts to keep this nation free. As a grateful nation pays tribute to our soldiers who gave their last full measure for the country, we thank you for your service, hard work, dedication, and all of you do every day for America. Thank you.